So what I'm showing you right now is a simple, this is your overview screen. We call this the portfolio screen. So this is basically just Google, it's a Google Maps overlay of all of the different properties that you have within your account. When I'm showing you the blinking, we can turn that off. It actually says if there's been activity on a property, that property will blink and give you some of the details of what's happening. So it's a very quick view. The property that we're looking at that I'm going to go through right now is just a PM demo site. So again, by clicking on the icon, I get, here's all the open projects, here's the status of the projects, what's happening, and it's very quick. And I'll show you how that data gets populated in a moment. But at the base level, we do everything at what we call property first. Everything is down at the individual property level. So every time a property is loaded, there are set folders that appear for the property. And it starts with records. So any documentation that you have on the property that you think is needed to run that property, you have the ability to store it here. That includes anything that you may want to share with another user. I'm going to show you some sharing functionality later. But as documents that can be useful is, here's the layouts, you can have demos, you have drawings, we have camera locations, whatever information you think is useful can be stored in the program. The reason we store it in the program is that same information can quickly be shared with a contractor who either needs to go and maintain that equipment, has to have access to whatever information. You store it here, you quickly share it, and I'll show that with you. So we use records for longer term storage. With notes, we have some mapping tools, as you can see. With notes is a current project you're working on. The one that I'm looking on right now is a note called the new fence. This line right here that I'm clicking on is 454 feet. Again, this is information that you capture on the property very quickly, again, for usage to share with the contractor to ensure you get the information that you want. They get the information that they need to complete the project to your specifications. Okay?
So how do you get that? I mean, you draw it yourself, that, okay, this is where you're building it, or?
Yep. So if you want to do that, if you want a new fence, if you want, again, the contractor is going to go out and measure, but you're saying, hey, we want this. As an example, if we said, I'm going to go into this a particular project, and it is simple as this. If I want to drop a pin for this new fence, I go and I can click on the property, and I just drop that pin. The tool sets are right here. This will give you an area. This draws a line and measures it. This gives you the ability to take pictures. We have a mobile application. If you're on your phone, you can very quickly from your phone take a picture. It'll store here. I'll show you that in a moment as well. Or you can upload a document, and this is just dropping a pin.